疑神疑鬼，惊心动魄的画面，匪夷所思的灵异事件，大千世界未解之谜。疑神疑鬼带你亲身体验。
So these ancestors will help us to cope. And when do we, how long do we stay? As long as the one that we are attached to, we find that everything is okay, we just evaporate in thin air. Just like that. Finish.
Just like maybe what we watch in the Ghost Whisperer crossover.
Something like that, but not like that. Something like that, okay. Alright? Okay, the next thing is the astral body is here, right? Then we have the mental and the causal. What happens is the mental and causal, the causal is the soul. The moment we die, it goes straight to heaven. There is no such thing as hell. Even though, let's say, when, there's some people say the Taoism, they believe that, when a person dies, they can see the two gate of hell, the hell guard waiting to take them to hell and all, right? Is it true? Yes and no. Yes, they are there to take you. No, they are not there to take you to hell. They will have to take you to heaven to be judged and then make sure you go to hell. Alright? Either that or you will always have a representative of an angel to bring you to judge in heaven and stay in heaven, or the other side to bring you to hell. But you have to be judged first. There is no such thing as 7 levels of hell. If you are meant to go to hell, you go immediate, you burn in fire forever, eternally. You never be rebirth, reborn, or reincarnate. Alright? So that's when, let's say now but if we are not that sinful, what happens is we become in between, right? So that means we'll be rebirth again. Rebirth again as human to be tested and tested until we clear. So every century we go, there'll be more karma we bring over. More karma bring over. So what do you mean by good karma? There is no such thing as good karma. Karma is all bad. Karma has everything got to do with pain, suffering, mentally, emotionally, and physically. That's it. What is good karma? Good karma is actually because you do so many things, good things, that you cut off so much of your past karma that your life get better. But there's no such thing as good karma. Alright? A lot of people say, like for example, I'm very sure you do not know the meaning of fate and destiny.
Yes.
Right? You see, if you read in Anthony Robbins' book, or they say you make your own destiny, right? Destiny is what you choose and make in your life. Fate is something you cannot control. What is fate? This is something a lot of people don't know. If something bad happened to you, I'm fated. Anything good happened to you, my own good works. Anything bad, I'm fated. Right? Fate only tells you 2 things. The book of life only tells you 2 things. Death and birth. Birth, they tell you when you're going to be born, where you're going to be born, and your gender. Okay? Death, they tell you only when. They didn't tell you how you're going to die, or where you're going to die. Because, for example, we have this Bedok Reservoir, you have a lot of people committing suicide. And when they commit suicide, some silly woman will commit suicide, and then they will bring their children along, and then kill the children, or because they got cancer, they feel that nobody going to take care of them, the poor kid, nobody will take care of them, take their life. Okay? But I say fate tell you when you're going to die. Assuming this lady is supposed to die at the age of 80, 30 to 35, she found out, or 30 years old, she found out she got cancer. She got a 5-year-old son, who also assumed the fate says she have to die 80 years old. Alright? 30 years old, she commits suicide and killed her 5-year-old son. What happened? It's not time for them to go. Right?
Yes.
75 years, she will be a wandering spirit. And 75 years, the son will be a wandering spirit. 50 years, she will be a wandering spirit.
Here in this dimension.
Yeah. Which means her astral body is here still, her mental body is here still, her soul is here still.
So what we're actually seeing now, it's all this being merged together. The extra body.
Wait. Yeah, wait. That's why I say it's very hard to explain. Very, very hard to explain. Alright, now the thing is this. Let me just tell you first. Alright, now we have those people that die, not time to die, they became spirit. Some people call ghosts. Sometimes, now what happens if a person got murdered in an accident? Do you call that fate? Or do you call them at the wrong place at the wrong time?
I think that's fate.
No. Fate does not tell you how you're going to die. It doesn't. In other words, you see, like for example, the child that dies at 5 years old, was it his fate to die? Or the mother changed his destiny for him? Because of a decision, and because of that 75 years, he became a wandering spirit. Now what happened? What happened? Yeah, very hard. That's why I say it's very hard to define. Now what happened if they both didn't die? Then the mother became mentally ill, or the son become crippled. Then what happened?
This is the destiny.
That means it became the karmic effect. It's the karma to suffer like that until they die, until the age of 80. It's very hard to explain. Alright, now. Then you have people who tell you that I know about my past life. How do you know about your past life? Because when we die, our soul and our mental body go together, right? So we go from one century to another, right? The mental body follows, right? So mental body has a memory of at least 2,000 years. That is why sometimes when people say they know their past life, because they can tap onto the mental body and find out what they were before. Because the mental body follows us wherever we go.
So what do you have to do to tap into your mental body?
Meditation. Only meditation.
So you'll be able to do that?
Yes, but a lot of people who teach meditation, they teach meditation for distress, listen to the music, meditate and things like that. Is that meditation? No. Because as long as you meditate and you can feel your hair itchy, you want to scratch, or you can think of something, or you can hear something, that's not meditation. Meditation is something that you go blank. When they shake you up and wake you up, you may realize that you've been sitting in the same position even for 8 hours without realizing it. You don't feel anything. You don't feel cramp. Halfway your leg will turn here, your leg will turn there. Halfway you feel itchy here, you itchy there, and then you hear people talking. That's not meditation. A proper meditation, a deep meditation, is those who don't feel anything at all. You go to your inner self and slowly you can see your past life. You can even see in the future what is going to happen. In the future, what's going to happen, all of us can see. Have you noticed that sometimes you go to a place, because you do not practice, and you say, I've seen this person before, I don't know where. Or I've been to this place before, I don't know where. I know exactly this is going to happen. I just knew it.
If let's say sometimes in our dreams you'll be able to see what's going to happen in the future?
Yeah, that's because when we sleep, our astral body run here and there. It's not the soul. And then people say, oh, you meditate wrongly, wait, your soul go out and never come back. Your soul can never leave your body. It's your astral body that go out and come back. The soul can never leave. The soul leaves the body means you die. That's the end of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay? Now, the astral body is in the second dimension. The higher one is the spirit, the one that I told you just now, the community side. No? What other people do you classify as spirit and ghost? People like me, for example. What happened if I'm a wicked psychic? I became a bomo, or a medium, and I help people to do charm, to kill someone, to make someone love them when they're not supposed to. Anything that's not natural. What happened when I'm going to die? If I die, I definitely will not have a chance to go heaven to be reborn, right? I definitely will go to heaven, judge, straight away go to hell, and bye-bye, no life forever. So people like these people, they are good ones and bad ones. Huh? The bad ones, either because they're already very powerful on earth, because they can contact to, we call it the devil, okay? Or because they themselves is so powerful that when they die, they deceive those people that is supposed to take them for judgment. That means when they die, they're able to maintain the astral body, the mental body, and their soul on earth. So that, they don't need to go for judgment, right? Because they go judgment, they go hell, right? These are also the people in the third dimension. The ghost and the spirit. These are the people that you get the monk and the priest or people like me exorcising and supposedly cast them back to hell. But even though they say cast them back to hell, we don't cast them to hell, no. They will still be sent to heaven to be judged and then go to hell.
So what are the things that you don't do?
I used to do all this, but I don't anymore.
Why not?
Because sometimes I get sick. Because if someone, okay, let me put it this way. Let me explain, then you will know why. They are in the third dimension. The fourth one, I will not mention yet. And then I have the fifth, the sixth, the seventh. The seventh is the highest, the first one that God created or the divine created. They're the angels, they have the positive and negative energy. Right? And then, you want to stop? Sure? Right?
Yes, can continue.
Continue? Alright. And then you have number 6. Number 6 are like the siblings of the angels. Okay? And the fifth is like the downline. The devil, as you call them Satan, the firstborn and all, they never disturb us on earth. They are not the one that disrupt everybody. It's either the number 6 or the number 5. And when the devil wants to come to us, they no need to go in. They do not possess a person's body. A devil do not possess a person's body. They don't need to. They can be walking among us like human beings and you never know. Alright? It is the number 3 one that will possess people because they were once human. So if they want to communicate and all, they will have to possess someone. And these are the people that the priest and ghosts the ghosts and all that the priest will exorcise. But if it's really a devil they see and they want to cast, I guarantee you that psychic will die. Because we are also human, right? The non-human is direct from the energy of the universe. They cannot be killed. They are made like that. So all the monks and the priests that they cast out, what they cast out are actually spirit and ghosts that was once human. But if they're not human, they cannot. Okay? Then a lot of people say, why do I say number 4? A lot of people disagree with the 4th dimension. Who are the 4th dimension? Sai Baba, Buddha, Kuan Yin. Then they say, are you trying to tell me they are lower than the 5th, 6th, 7th, the angels and the demons? Theory wise, yes, they are lower. Because they are once human and they were once enlightened. Okay? Because they are enlightened, they have the ability to fight with these type of people. But if you want to consider ranking, they are lower. But you want to talk about overall, they can be higher in a sense because they got enlightened by the one. You never say Buddha. What did Buddha always tell people? I'm being enlightened by the one. Who's the one? It's the universal energy.
疑神疑鬼带你亲身体验。